Good morning, students. Today we will discuss concept of exercise 3.2 trigonometric functions. Concept of exercise 3.2. As we have studied trigonometric ratios for acute angles as a ratio of sides of a right angle triangle, we will now extend the definition of trigonometric ratio to any angle in terms of radian measures also and study them as trigonometric functions. First, we have studied the values of 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree. Now further, how to find out the values of the angles in degree as well as in radians. Let's draw a unit circle just to remember the values at the border point. I have to just plot unit circle. Suppose this is a unit circle. This is a unit circle. Center is here. O is the point. Here just I have to give you pattern to learn the values which are at the border of the quadrants. Here, if it is a unit circle means radius of this circle is 1. It means this measurement is 1, this is 1, this is 1 and this is 1 unit right down here. 1 unit radius is here. If I want to know the coordinate of this point, suppose this is a point, then it is on x-axis, then 1 will be there and 1 comma 0. Here this point is on y-axis, the point will be 0 comma 1. Suppose the name of point is B. And here is the point C. Its coordinate will be what? Negative of the x-axis minus 1 comma 0. This is a point which is D and its coordinates will be 0 comma minus 1. Now what we will get from here when you observe the point A, coordinates are 1 comma 0. You can see here this is the value of the angle is what? 0 angle is here, terminal and original line both are coincided to each other. This is cos 0 and this is sin 0. It means cos 0 is 1 and sin 0 is 0. Now come to the point B. B having coordinates 0, 1. First coordinate is cos, it means what? Now A point becomes B after rotation of 90 degree. Angle is of 90. Cos 90 degree and sin 90 degree. As you know, cos 90 is 0 and sin 90 is 1. Now come to the point C. Now we are going further. Angle becomes now 180 degree. This angle becomes 180 degree. C having coordinates minus 1 and 0. So coordinates gives you the value of what? Cos 180 degree and sin 180 degree. The value of cos 180 is minus 1 and sin 180 is 0. Remember it. This is a way to remember. D is having points 0 comma minus 1. Further plus 90. It means 180 plus 90, that comes out. Now angle becomes cos of 270 degree and sin 270 degree. And if you come back to the point A, rotation is completed. The angle is of now 360 degree. Cos 360 is 1 and sin 360 is 0. Now there is a way to learn the values at point 0, 90, 180, 270 degree and so on. If I want to know general formula of the angle sin 0, suppose sin x is 0, another important point, if sin x is 0, What this implies, the value of x will be always equal to n multiple of pi. N is any integer. N is any integer. If you take n is equal to 1, as I know the value of sine pi, here is sine pi, that is equal to 0. If I put here n is 0, sine 0 as we know, it is 0. If I put here 2, then 2 pi means 360. Again, the value will be of sine equal to 0. If we talk about cos x equal to 0, what we have to remember? The value of x is always odd multiple of pi by 2. 2n plus 1 means odd multiple of pi by 2, where n is any integer. Any integer. This is a way to learn the values. And cosecant, you can say it will be also equal to what? Cos x equal to, cosecant x is equal to 1 upon sin x, and x will not be equal to n pi. And in secant x, 1 upon cos x, but cos x should not be equal to this value, that is x is equal to n, x is not equal to 2n plus 1 upon pi by 2 here. And tangent x, sin x upon cos x, again cos x should not be equal to, this statement should not be equal to 0. And in case cot x, cos x upon sin x, and x should not be equal to n pi. Those statements which make the statement not defined, you have to learn carefully. If we plot a table, just now plot the table. If we plot the table for radians, as we know in degree in the previous classes, now new unit we have learned, that is radian. Just plot the table. Suppose it is yes, it is sine, this is cos, this is tangent. At which points? At 0, second is 30 degree. What to write down 30 degree in radians? That will be pi by 6. I have told you in the previous lecture how to convert degree into radian. Again, I have to tell you, just it's okay. 30 degree in radians. As we know, 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 radians. If we are converting 30 degree, it means what? Pi upon 180 multiplied by 30, you are getting pi by 6. It means 30 degree can be written as pi by 6 when we are writing in a radian. So here I have to write down in radian pi by 6. Then 45, that becomes pi by 4. Then 60, pi by 3. Then 90, that is pi by 2. Then 90 after 180 can be pi. And 270 can be written as 3 pi by 2. And last 360 can be written as 2 pi. Okay. Now values, as you know earlier, the sine 0 is 0, same. This is 1 by 2. This is 1 by root 2. This is root 3 by 2. 1, 0, minus 1 to 0. And this is 1 reverse minus 3 by 2. 1 by root 2. 1 by 2, 0, minus 1, 0, 1. And in tangent, 0, 1 upon root 3, 1, root 3, not defined, 0, not defined, and it is 0. Now, what was the way to write these values? I think you know about it. Let's discuss. In the case of sine, if you are writing the values up to 90, pi, 270 and 180, I have given you on first page, I have given you idea. You can see here. Yes, on page number, previous one page. Yes, I have given you idea what the value is: cos of 180, cos of 270, sine of 180, sine of 270, and after dividing sine by cos, you are getting the value of tangent. Now, if you remember the values you learned in class 10th, we have learned in class 10 the values up to 90, 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90, up to this one. Process was what? In the case of sine, you take 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, up to 5 values, and dividing by 4, taking the square root of these, you are getting the value of sine 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. In the case of cos, reverse counting 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, dividing by 4 and taking square root, we are getting the values of cos. Or in the case of tangent, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse counting 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, taking square root sign. This will give you the values of tangent of 0 to 90 degree. You can learn it like this up to 90, and in the previous page, on the previous page, we have discussed about how to get the values of 180, 270, and 360. Here from the previous page, we can also learn one more thing. Here you can see that that is in the NCERT on page number 58 and 59, how the value of cos x and sin x moving from quadrant to quadrant. Here I discuss in this first quadrant, the value of cos x is going 1 to 0, decreasing 1 to 0. And in the case of sine, it is going from 0 to 1, increasing order. 0 to 1, increasing. This table is shown in the NCERT book on page number 59. You can see there. In the second quadrant, the value of cos is moving from what? 0 to -1, and sine value from 1 to 0. Similarly, in the third quadrant, cos is moving from -1 to 0, and sine from 0 to -1. In fourth quadrant, cos moves from 0 to 1, and sine moves from -1 to 0. Now further, few important points we'll discuss. Yes, on page number 3, we'll discuss now few important points. Let's see. First important plot which you have to learn, that is how to get the sign of the trigonometric function according to the quadrants. We have studied in class 10th only first quadrant. All trigonometric functions are positive. Here all are positive. In first quadrant all are positive. All positive. But in the second quadrant, what to learn, which trigonometric functions are positive or which are negative in third and fourth also. What we have to learn? We have to learn one sentence. After school to college. After school to college means what? Take the A of after and S of school and T from to and college C from college. A means all trigonometric functions are positive. Sine, cos, tangent, cosecant, tangent, cotangent, all are positive. In the second quadrant, only sine and its reciprocal, cosecant, all are positive in first quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine and cosecant are positive. In the third quadrant, T for tangent and its reciprocal, cot, are positive. And in the fourth quadrant, C for cos and its reciprocal, secant, are positive. It means after school to college you can learn. By taking this sentence, you can get the idea of the trigonometric function where they are positive or negative. Or you can learn one another sentence if you can learn. Add sugar to coffee. Same letters you will get. A means all trigonometric functions are positive. S means sine and cosecant are positive. T means tangent and cot are positive. And C means cosecant and cos and secant are positive. Cos and secant are positive. This is a way to learn when the where and when the trigonometric functions are positive. Now, next which you have to learn, that is the next table which you have to learn, that is what are the values in conversions. You have studied about sine 90 minus theta equal to cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. Tangent 90 minus theta is cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta is tangent theta. Secant 90 minus theta is cosecant theta. And cosecant 90 minus theta is equal to secant theta. This we have studied. As you know, 90 minus, it means we are here in this quadrant. 90 minus theta. This is the 90 minus theta. What happened if it is 90 plus theta? If what happened, it is 180 minus theta and 180 plus theta. Here is 270 minus theta and here is 270 plus theta and 360 minus theta. What happened? Whether the trigonometric functions changes or not to change, you have to learn by using the concept. Here I am writing two lines. When you are moving along, just put the star, moving along horizontal line. Horizontal line means about 180 or 360. I'm talking about horizontal line. Then there is no change in trigonometric function. As you see here, sine converted into cos. When 90 minus theta you are taking, if you are taking 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta, 360 minus theta, then there is no change in trigonometric function. Means sine will be sine, cos will be cos, tangent will be tangent. And sine of the trigonometric function, sine of the trigonometric function will be as after school to college. As I told you, this will be according to the after school to college concept. If you are moving along vertical line, vertical axis, then there is a change in trigonometric function, and sine will be according to after school to college. All signs you have to change according to this concept. Now, what is the meaning of this? Now we have discussed few values. Let's see, here is the value. Suppose sine 180 plus theta. Now sine 180 plus theta, 180 means what? 180 is on a horizontal line. Sine will be sine. No change will be there. Sine theta will be there. Now come to the quadrant and see whether sine is positive or negative in that quadrant. 180 plus theta. Here after school to college concept you have to apply. Tangent and its reciprocal is positive, others are negative. It means you have to get minus of sine theta. Suppose sine 180 minus theta. No change in the trigonometric function. Trigonometric function will be same. And in the 180 minus theta means you are in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine is positive. It means what? Put the sign plus sine theta. Now let's take one more example. Suppose tangent of 270 minus theta. Tangent of 270 minus theta means you are in a quadrant third. 270 minus theta means I have shown in this by arrow. 270 minus theta means in the third quadrant. Or line is the 270 line means vertical line. Vertical line means there is a change. Tangent into cot theta. And whether the sign positive or negative, in third quadrant tangent is positive. So positive sign. You have to see the sign according to the left hand side. Left hand side will tell you whether the trigonometric function is positive or negative. Here I have to see sine, here tangent. I have to look in the quadrant 270 minus theta. Okay, these are the ways to convert the angles. 90 plus theta, 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta, and so on. If we do one question according to the exercise 3.2, these concepts of conversions are very important. Learn these concepts and tables which I have told you. Suppose question example number 6, we are doing example number 6, where cos x is given to you, that is minus 3 upon 5. X is lying in a third quadrant. Third quadrant, it is given to you. Find the other 5 trigonometric function. It means you have to find out sine x, tangent x, cosecant x, cot x, and cosecant and secant x. Cos x, first of all I will plot again after school to college. After school to college. Now in third quadrant, it means we are talking about this one. Tangent and cot both are positive. Other trigonometric function will be negative. It means cos x is minus 3 by 5. You can write here secant x directly. In third quadrant, cos secant, this will be negative and this will be positive. Cosecant will be negative, cot will be positive, secant will be negative. Secant will be what? Reciprocal of cos, that is 5 upon 3 with minus sign. Now what about the sine x, tangent x, cosecant x, cot x? You have to find out the values. Some students do this question like cos is what? As you know, Pandit Badri Prasad har bole. I think we have learned it like this. The cos is b upon h. It means you know what is b. B is 3k and h is 5k. Then how to find out p perpendicular? In the class 9th we have studied it. That will be h square minus b square. And you are getting 25k square minus 9k square, 16k square under the root, or you will get that is 4k. Now what is sine P upon H. P is what? 4K. Upon H means 5K. Cancelled, that is minus 4 upon 5. Now in tangent case, P upon B. P upon B means 4 upon 3 with plus sign. Okay. And cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. 5 upon 4 with minus sign. And reciprocal of tangent is cot. That is 3 by 4. So the values of sine x is minus 4 by 5, cosecant x is minus 5 by 4, tangent is 4 by 3, and cotangent is 3 by 4. What we did? What is the difference in this question? In the previous classes, we just calculated the values in the first quadrant only. Here, we are calculating in second, in third, and fourth. Any of the quadrant will be given to you. You can solve the question. Same process you have to apply, but you have to learn that whether the trigonometric function is positive or negative by using the concept after school to college. Apply this concept and get the values whether they are positive or negative. Do exercise 3.2 from 1 to 5 question. Thank you. Have a nice day.